What if the reason you're failing is not laziness, not lack of talent, but a mind that never learned how to stay still? This is not a story about intelligence. This is a story about control. In a quiet village surrounded by dusty roads and green fields lived a 17-year-old boy named Kabir. From the outside, he looked like any other teenager. But inside his chest lived a dream far bigger than his village. Kabir wanted to become a teacher, not for money, not for fame, but because he wanted to change lives. Yet, Kabir had one painful problem. His mind never stayed with him. When he opened a book, his thoughts escaped. When he sat to study, the world pulled him away. Sounds, memories, hunger, laughter, everything controlled him. And because of that, Kabir slowly started believing something dangerous. Maybe I'm not meant to succeed. The struggle built up. Kabir's father, Ratan, worked in the fields every day under the burning sun. His hands were rough, his back tired, but his heart was full of worrying. He watched his son sit with books for hours and learn nothing. A wandering mind reaches nowhere, Ratan said often. His words were sharp, but his fear was deeper. Kabir's mother, Leela, was different. Her body was weak, her steps slow, but her faith was strong. "My son will shine," she whispered every night in her prayers. At school, Kabir suffered silently. Questions came. Answers didn't. Laughter followed. Shame stayed. Kabir stopped looking people in the eyes. One evening, Kabir was sent to buy grain from the market. What should have taken minutes took hours. Street performers, fighting boys, flying kites, music from a distance. Kabir forgot his task again. When he returned, his father didn't shout. He was quiet, and that silence broke Kabir more than anger ever could. That night, Leela spoke softly to Ratan. "There is a teacher near the river," she said, "not of books, but of minds." That sentence changed everything. The next morning, they walked to the riverbank. Under a giant banyan tree sat an old guru with eyes calmer than water. He listened. He didn't judge. He didn't lecture. Instead, he lit a small oil lamp and placed it before Kabir. "Look at the flame," the guru said. "Nothing else, just this." Kabir tried. 10 seconds passed. His mind ran. The guru smiled. "Your mind is not broken," he said. "It is untrained." Then he said something Kabir would never forget. "A strong life is built by small daily discipline." The guru gave Kabir the lamp. 10 minutes every morning, 10 minutes every night. No excuses. The first days were painful. Kabir's legs hurt. His thoughts screamed. Time moved slowly, but he didn't stop. Some days he failed. Some days he won. Slowly, very slowly, his mind started obeying. At school, he listened. At home, he finished tasks. At the market, he returned on time. One day, his friends called him to play. Kabir paused, and for the first time in his life, he chose discipline over distraction. That moment changed him more than marks ever could. Months later, Kabir topped his class. But that wasn't the real victory. The real victory was this. His mind no longer controlled him. He controlled it. Years passed. Kabir became a teacher just like he dreamed. And whenever a child struggled, Kabir didn't scold. He handed them a lamp and said, "Your future depends on what you can focus on today." Most people lose not because they are weak. They lose because their minds are undisciplined. A focused mind can change a poor boy into a leader. A scattered mind can destroy even talent. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom.